Welcome to train for the first time with Polar Team Pro. Before training, make sure that the Polar Pro sensors are charged. Sensors should also be assigned, which means that all sensors show player numbers. If your Polar Team dock is not connected into a wall outlet with the cable, you can see player numbers by pressing the button on the dock. Then each player takes their own sensor and puts on the heart rate strap. Attach the connector with the Polar logo facing up. The green light stops blinking when the GPS signal is found, and you can see a heart symbol when the heart rate is found. This is when the sensor starts recording. Once all the players are wearing their Team Pro sensors, take your iPad and tap Start Session. If for some reason you're not able to use an iPad in the session, don't worry. The session will be recorded to the Team Pro web service once the sensors have recorded the training and have been synced with the dock. Check that you can see heart rate and GPS information for all the players. Then tap Start. If you start the session with an iPad and someone comes late, this player's sensor data will show up right after the connection is OK. You can hold the iPad in the horizontal or vertical position. The Team Pro app works both ways. There are a couple of training views. Change the view by swiping right or left. Tap to open a player card in the list view or the whole team view. If you want to compare more closely how different players are doing, you can choose them for comparison. For example, if you want to see how all the defenders are doing, tap each defender's player box or row and add players to the comparison view. You can add a marker to any player in the same way. This is how you add markers for the whole team at one go. Next to the team marker is the Sort By button. There are many ways you can sort players' session information. Stop and save your training. Next, you'll see a summary of the whole team's as well as each player's session. In Analysis, you can see the team's average information and all team markers. Use the slider to move backwards and forwards on the heart rate curve. You can also tap to compare a player's heart rate curve with the team average. The heat map view is an excellent tool to see a player's location on the field in outdoor sports. After the first session, open it in the Home view and tap Heat Map. Then tap Create Field. Drag, zoom, and rotate the field inside the frame with 2 fingers. Drag handles to the field corners with 1 finger. Try to get the corners as accurately placed as possible, and when you're done, tap Lock Corners and give your field a name. Finally, tap Create. You'll see your field in the Field drop-down list. You'll get all the heat map information when all the players' sensors are synced. So next, take a look at how syncing is done. The Team Pro sensor stops recording when it's disconnected from the heart rate strap. You can either put the iPad in the dock or connect it to the dock with the sync cable. Put the sensors back in the dock and tap Sync. Session data is now synced to the web service. Analyze every detail of your team's performance with the Team Pro web service.